Hello, one and all. My name is Ryan Bruce. My friends call me Fluff, and today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the signature Lari Basilio Violet Distortion from JHS. If you spent any time here on the YouTubes watching guitar videos, chances are you have at least seen a video or two of guitar phenom Lari Basilio. Now, her tone can be described as fluid and kind of dynamically rich. And she has a lot of clean tones, but also real creamy leads. And her normal setup is a dirt box of some sort into a clean amplifier. And to that end, she has teamed up with JHS to create her ultimate distortion box, the Violet Distortion. And we're gonna be checking it out today. Now, before we go any further, this video is a sponsored video. JHS has asked me to show you guys this video. They do not get any input in the making of this video. However, all thoughts and opinions are still mine. Now, the Violet encapsulates all of the tone that Lari likes. However, I will note that this is a little bit more versatile than your traditional distortion pedal. And also, this thing stacks on top of an already dirty amp really, really well. I will say it doesn't get sputtery when you stack it with other overdrives or fuzzes. It remains smooth sounding. And it's really, really cool. Also, the mid-range has a sweepable mid-range frequency, so you can kind of boost or cut where you need to, depending on your specific setup. Enough of my yapping. Let's hear this thing in a full mix, shall we? Now let's move on to the playthrough section of this video. I will continue to use my PRS Tremonti into the clean channel of my Soldano SL Low 100 using the Violet. We're gonna hang out, we're gonna twist some knobs, we're gonna roll back some volumes and do all of the things with the Violet Distortion. Let's do a little bit of a playthrough. All right, so I have the Violet here on the desk. I have my PRS Tremonti loaded with the Seymour Duncan, Mark Holcomb Scarlet and Scourge pickups. I am going into the clean channel of my Soldano SL Low 100. Here is my bass tone. Now, the Violet is purposely made to go into the front of a clean amplifier, and to that end, the controls are pretty straightforward and simple. We have bass, middle, treble, and then we have the volume, gain, and mid-range sweep. Now, the mid-range sweep is going to shift the focus point of where the mids are being boosted. Now, with the middle control, noon is neutral, okay? So boosting the mids, is you turn it past noon. Scooping the mids, you turn it below noon, right? So here's how this thing sounds. Now, it also responds pretty well to rolling back the volume. Let's try that. Let's go ahead and play with some of the mid-range. I will probably turn up the gain just a little bit and then back the volume off on my guitar as well. So right now, I have the pedal set to kind of boost the low mids, which I find kind of nice. Pretty nice. You can do a lot, especially with just using the mid-range and mid-range sweep controls. I like how it cleans up, but also can get kind of filthy if you wanted to. That's the Violet. So what do I think? This thing's pretty cool. I like how it can be rip-roaring solo lead stuff or rhythm work, or it can be just a little bit. It can add just a little bit of sauce. It really kind of lets you be the cook, and I enjoy that about any piece of gear when I don't feel like I'm boxed into a certain sound or playing style, if that makes sense. So if you want to use this in a real subtle way and just give your amp a little bit of sauce, you can do that. If you want this to be your main dirt tone, you can do that too. I will link down below in the description if you would like to know more information on all things Violet, Distortion, and JHS. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.